This is the story of Vinícius Júnior. A boy who emerged from the narrow alleys of Brazil, dreaming of playing for Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. But as soon as he arrived in Madrid, things went wrong. The world dismissed him as trash, mocked his skin color, and the media declared him a flop. Things got so bad that even his own teammates swore an oath, "Do not pass the ball to this boy." Yet, this very humiliated boy scored the winning goal in the Champions League final, and planted his flag of victory right over the chests of those who hated him. Vinícius Júnior was born on July 12, 2000, in the city of Janeiro, Brazil. In his childhood, his family's financial situation was so poor that even arranging 2 square meals a day was a struggle. He used to play football barefoot with plastic balls on the dusty streets of his alley. His father worked hard to feed the family, and every single dream of Vinícius was a huge challenge for them. Seeing his talent, the youth academy of local club Flamengo selected him at a very young age. Traveling miles every day for training and passing through the dangerous alleys of the favelas was his daily routine. At a young age, he had started stunning coaches with his dribbling and unmatched speed. In 2017, he made his senior professional debut for Flamengo and created a storm. Seeing his magical game, the eyes of Europe's biggest clubs turned toward this young Brazilian star. Real Madrid finalized a multi-million-dollar deal to buy him at the tender age of 16. When he arrived in Madrid, he was under the heavy pressure of being the most expensive young player in the world. In his early matches, his shots missed the goalpost, seeing which critics started mocking him. Fans started trolling him on social media, claiming he was not a player of Madrid's caliber. Even while facing racist remarks and abuse, he continued his hard work on the pitch. But when his own teammates abandoned him, he did something that left the world astonished. Even after being left isolated on the pitch, Vinícius did not give up and sweated day and night on his dribbling. Carlo Ancelotti arrived as Madrid's new manager and recognized the true strength of this young diamond. Ancelotti explained things to him with care and reawakened the lost confidence inside him. Spending hours in extra practice on the training ground had now become his daily habit. That historic 2021-22 season arrived, which completely changed the direction of Vinícius's career. He poured a torrent of goals and assists in La Liga and the Champions League. Now, opposing defenders were forced to resort to fouls just to stop his blazing pace. His lethal partnership with Karim Benzema completely shattered the defense of Europe's biggest clubs. In crucial matches like the quarterfinals and semifinals, he scored the most vital goals for his team. Madrid fans, who once laughed at him, were now chanting his name in the stadium. He openly raised his voice against racism on the pitch and never bowed his head. Football fans across the world had now become admirers of his fighting and never-give-up attitude. Continuing his journey, he finally reached that biggest night of all, which every player dreams of. It was the 2022 Champions League final, where the match was against Liverpool, one of history's most dangerous clubs. At the Stade de France Stadium in Paris, the eyes of the entire world were fixed on this epic clash. Liverpool players were continuously attacking Madrid's goalpost, and the pressure was immense. During the intense moments of the match, Real Madrid got an opportunity that completely turned the tables. Federico Valverde sprinted down the right flank and delivered the ball into the box. Vinícius was present at the exact right place at the right time, and his heart was beating fast. But when he struck that ball, what happened next immortalized his name in football history forever. The ball went straight into the back of the net, and the Stade de France stadium echoed with joy. That was no ordinary goal, it was the historic winning goal that made the biggest club in the world the champion of Europe. The boy who was called a flop and a trash until yesterday had now become Madrid's biggest hero. The tears in Vinícius's eyes on the pitch were no longer of pain, but of joyful triumph. That goal was a resounding slap across the faces of all those hateful trolls and critics. The media worldwide saluted his stunning comeback like a fairy tale. Carlo Ancelotti ran up to embrace him, saying that this boy had changed everything through his hard work. Following this title, Vinícius's name was counted among the most dangerous wingers in the world. Yet, even after becoming a champion, his hunger and desire to perform brilliantly on the pitch did not diminish. In the very next season, he robbed defenders worldwide of their sleep with his artistry on the pitch. The entire responsibility of Real Madrid's attack now rested on the shoulders of this young Brazilian star. By scoring consistently in every big match, he proved that he is not a one-season star. He created absolute chaos by scoring a hat-trick against Barcelona in high-voltage matches like El Clasico. Opposing managers had to prepare special game plans just to stop his brilliant dribbling and pace. Football legends began comparing him to Brazilian greats like Ronaldinho and Neymar. However, alongside success, walls of racism and controversies on the pitch continued to rise in his path. At times, abusive chants were raised against him in stadiums, but he never learned to bow down on the pitch. He raised his voice on global platforms and with FIFA to fight against racism on the pitch. Players and fans worldwide openly supported him for this courageous step. But just when everything was going smoothly, a storm arrived that shook his world to the core. The 2023-24 season proved to be the finest and most explosive phase of Vinicius's career. In every single knockout match of the Champions League, he single-handedly sailed Real Madrid through. His lightning-fast pace down the left flank had become a nightmare for opposing team defenses. Against strong teams like Borussia and Manchester City, he scored magical goals that no one could ever forget. Seeing the magic of his feet on the pitch, football pundits worldwide became his admirers. In the Spanish league, La Liga, as well, his contribution to making Madrid champions was the biggest and most vital. On one hand, while opposing fans tried to pull him down, on the other hand, his game kept shining even brighter. Every single abuse he received during matches was turned into fuel to answer back on the pitch. In the race for the Ballon d'Or, his name climbed to the very top among the world's biggest contenders. Through his hard work and unrelenting stubbornness, he proved that he is the true king of the modern era. For the Brazilian national team too, he had now become an unshakable pillar of trust, making the whole country proud. Rising from those dusty alleys of São Gonçalo to ruling the world's biggest football stage was not easy. Yet, he fulfilled every promise made to his mother and pulled his family out of the darkness of poverty. Today, on the lips of every single child in Brazil, there is only one name, Vinícius Júnior. He is not just an exceptional footballer, but a massive beacon of hope for millions of struggling youths. His story gives courage to anyone in life who has endured the pain of humiliation and rejection. Inside Madrid's dressing room, his stature had now become that of a senior leader and match winner. With every passing day, his records are being written in golden letters in the pages of football history. The journey of this player, who rose from the ground to touch the heights of the sky, has only just begun. Yet when he reached this milestone in his career and looked back, a truth came to light that left everyone utterly stunned. In the 2024 Champions League final, he scored against Borussia Dortmund once again to make Madrid the champion of Europe for the 15th time. Following this performance, he became the youngest Brazilian player to score in a UEFA Champions League final. According to football statistics and records, his goal conversion rate in big matches ranks among the finest forwards in Europe. Extending his contract with Madrid, he signed an agreement to stay with the club until the year 2027. The aggressive dribbling runs he makes on the pitch place him at the top of the list of the most fouled players in the world. In his hometown of São Gonçalo, he has launched a foundation named Instituto Vini Jr. for children. Through this foundation, he raises funding and resources for the education and digital learning of underprivileged children. Playing for the Brazilian national team, Seleção, he has represented the country in numerous crucial qualifying and Copa America matches. According to European media reports, the left wing in Real Madrid's tactical system remains entirely under his control. Club president Florentino Perez has publicly stated multiple times that Vinicius will become the primary captain and pillar of Madrid in the future. His fast-paced game and unwavering struggle in the football world have established him among the most influential wingers of the current generation. Off the pitch, his calm demeanor and dedication to his community have made him a responsible athlete among fans. His success is no coincidence, but a genuine struggle from the narrow alleys of the favelas to the top throne of Europe. Leaving behind criticism and racial struggles, he has overcome every single obstacle purely on the strength of his game. In every corner of Spain's capital, Madrid, jerseys bearing his name and posters of his success proudly sell. Coming from an ordinary Brazilian family, this young player has left a deep mark on the history of modern football. From the grounds of São Gonçalo to the top club in Europe, every step he took is the result of his sheer hard work. Sweating for hours on the training ground and improving his dribbling in every match has been the core foundation of his success. Facing every challenge thrown at him on the pitch, he permanently etched his name into the history of Madrid. The journey of Vinícius Júnior from the alleys of Brazil to the peak of Real Madrid teaches us how to conquer every difficulty and secure victory.